It's everything you love about QVC and more.
Welcome in. I'm Albany Irvin. Thank you so much for joining us on QVC Plus. I'll tell you what, after 30 years of everything you know and love on QVC, plus more is what you're getting right here. If you want to order our one-day only item, our number is 1-800-500-7590. Now, we always have a today's special value, but we like to give you plus more here at QVC Plus. So our one-day only price is something that is going to set the stage, lay the foundation, and recreate a mood. This is one of the hottest categories in wellness and well-being, and it's aromatherapy. We're bringing you something from RevitaSpa. It is an aromatherapy diffuser. But what's even better is that it's color changing. Now, your one-day only price right here, $36.32, is crazy, because if you bought these separately, I think you would be almost double, about $65. We're also going to give you easy pay of $18.16. Now, I have to tell you, as we set the mood, as we lay the foundation for how you function in your day, we've got choices for you. Kylie Watts is going to join us in a minute, and she really loves that light wood, but I love some dark wood here. I think this one's beautiful, and the only choice you have to make is, do you want light wood or dark wood? We're also going to include 2 essential oils, one that's relaxed, one that's energetic. We'll talk a little bit about that in just a moment, but it's all about taking us back to a company that has had over 1 million products spoken for on QVC. In fact, many of us have an Air Innovations humidifier or an Air Innovations fan. And Joe McDonald has a family-owned business that says, you know what, we really want to affect the well-being, the health and wellness of your family. What if something as small as this could change your mindset, change your attitude? I use these all over my house. Each one of my children has one in their room at night. They're simple. It's an alternative to a flame. There's no soot. There's no risk of a candle or hot wax being topped over. And truly, if you've looked at essential oils, I mean, every 5-star resort has aromatherapy. This is your very own aromatherapy in your home. Kylie Watts, how are you?
Albany. I'm so good and so happy to be here with you.
So about 3 years ago, I went to this team and said, hey, listen, why aren't we doing one of these? We need aromatherapy. But it's not all created equal. So let's kind of go back to RevitaSpa and what ingredients they used to design this one.
Well, and first and foremost, you know, you're getting that spa-like experience in your own home. You can create that oasis whenever you want. And what they did was they, you know, went to the drawing board, looked for the best essential oils that you could have to really create beautiful smells that will relax, that will calm you. And think about it, Albany, how crazy is life right now?
Ooh, we are an over-connected society. And our number one senses are olfactory senses. Right. So it makes sense that a smell can evoke a mood. It can evoke a memory. It can change a mood or a memory. So let's kind of start from the beginning on this, because we all know and love Air Innovations, over 1 million items spoken for here at QVC. But when they did aromatherapy, they did a cool mist.
Yes.
What's the importance of that?
So this is an ultrasonic technology, and if you're familiar with our humidifiers, it's that same technology built inside. So what it means is there's an internal atomizer that's going to take that water, take that oil, and lift it up into the air, dispersing it gently so it fills the room. It's room-filling air, room-filling moisture, room-filling scent. So you're not getting a concentrated area. When you walk into your house, you will smell this, and you will be instantly transported.
You know, it is interesting to me how a scent really does transport you. So one of the scents you're getting tonight is a relax, and that is all about lavender, the vanilla, and there's some sort of soothing element. My children know, you know what, this is part of our routine to go to bed. Everybody gets baths. After the bath, we turn these on, and then they brush their teeth. But by then, their room is filling with that aroma, and it's part of their nighttime routine. But for me, my nighttime routine isn't 9 o'clock every night, because I'm on a rotating swing shift.
Right.
So when I can turn this on, it kind of sets my body to know that this is a relaxing time.
I agree 100%. You know, it's amazing what our bodies will respond to with scent, and that's what aromatherapy is all about. That's truly the secret to those 5-star resorts and the spas, and why you feel so tranquil and so wonderful when you leave them, because they are infusing that air with these scents. And aromatherapy is all about taking those natural occurring scents from nature, whether it's flowers and plants, and then using things like diffusers to put that scent into the air so it enhances our mental and our physical well-being.
Well, I'll tell you, Eastern medicine have been doing this for years. I feel like we're just now catching up. But if you've ever gone to, even like my chiropractor has aromatherapy going in there.
I believe it.
Our local elementary school is utilizing the aromatherapy, especially around children that, you know, have all the alphabet soup of disorders, the ADDs, the ADHDs, the who knows what. You know, they're trying to calm them down. But my other secret weapon is in the morning. 2 of my 3 children are not morning people. That's a problem, because I'm a morning person. And oh, by the way, school starts at 7.
That a girl. Well,
you know what I mean? So I love the energy as well. There's some bright citruses, but I really appreciate the trueness. There's no fakey smells here. They're all like you've just bitten into an orange or you're walking through a lavender field.
I agree. And the energizing scent that we're providing you with is one that's green tea and verbena, which is one of my absolute favorite scents. It's very light. It's very invigorating. It's very woodsy. So you're going to be automatically uplifted with it. So it's a great way to start your day. And it's a great way to have a pick-me-up in the middle of it. So if you're someone who works in an office and you get that lull in the middle of the day where you just want to take a nap, put this on your desk, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and you'll instantly be transported.
Okay, so I'm watching these change colors. Can they be set to go on the same color, or does it always change, or how does that work?
They can, absolutely, Albany. So at first glance, you see gorgeous teardrop silhouette, and immediately your eyes drawn to that color changing. When you turn them on, that's the first thing that's going to happen. They'll start to cycle through that color. If you find one that you want to stop on, this is the control button right here. One touch, that'll lock down the color. So we're going to stay on that blue color for as long as I want to. Now, if you're someone who wants to go to sleep and you don't like the color at all, one more touch will turn that color off completely.
Oh, nice.
But it's still diffusing that aroma into the air. And then to turn it off, one more touch, and it's going to immediately shut down.
Nice.
Amazing, right?
Really, really cool.
I know.
You know, I love the ultimate in flexibility. And do I need to use any special water for this one?
No. In fact, I'll show you how to fill it up too as well. So when you get this home, this is all you have to do. It holds 165 milliliters of water, so that's about 2/3 of a cup. And on here, there's a little ledge. On this ledge is where the fill line is. It's a little bit harder to see, but you can feel it. It's raised. So you want to take your water, just add a little bit on the inside. I'll stop right there, and then you really can customize the scent that you want with a few drops of your essential oils. I love just a light, really fresh scent, so I do 2 to 3 drops, and then I put the top on, hit that control button, and I'm ready to go. It's immediately going to start diffusing, and the best part is 6-hour runtime on this.
Ooh, nice.
And it will automatically shut off once it's out of water.
You know, it's interesting. I have this size in my bedrooms, my kids' bedrooms and in my bedroom. But in my living room, it's kind of one of those big bonus room open areas. What do you call those when they're all together?
Great room.
Great room.
Great room.
I knew bonus wasn't the right word.
That sounds good.
But I like to put 2 in there just because I like to have a little bit more of a scent in there.
So you're a stronger scent girl.
Yeah, well, in a larger room. And feel free to do this. At this price, by the way, this should normally be $65.97. You're not only going to get your aromatherapy diffuser, and just in case you're wondering, it is ultrasonic, yes. Yes, it's cool mist. So not only is it not dangerous, it's also maintaining the integrity of those scent molecules.
Absolutely.
If you get an essential oil too hot, I mean, it used to be people would warm them, but you know, that breaks down the integrity of the scent. So we're maintaining the best of the best. We're giving it to you in the most effective means possible. But as I said, it should normally be $65. So you could darn near buy 2 today for what you would normally spend on 1. And with our 1 day only, what I can tell you is we did not put a limit. Sometimes we do try-me's and it's limit to 1.
Right.
But what I will also let you know is we are limited in the number that we have. This will go for 1 day only or until it sells out. You know, I can't tell you. And really at this point, the only choice you have to make is, do you want the light wood or the dark wood? And we can get a nice good look at that. The light wood to me reminds me more of a cork.
Yeah,
like
I think
color.
Bamboo, like a really light, lovely zen bamboo color versus that really dark, rich walnut. But the beauty of it is, no matter what your decor, one of these 2 is going to blend seamlessly in there with that gorgeous silhouette and the 2 choices of the wood below.
Now, walk me through that button again, because really there's not a lot to know.
No, one-touch operation, it's so easy. So this really is your control panel. When you get it, you'll turn it on and it's going to immediately start to cycle through those colors. And these are mood-enhancing colors. So if you want that beautiful rainbow effect, let it go. If you want to stop on a color, you hit this button, it's going to lock it down on the color of your choice. If you're someone who wants to go to sleep and doesn't like color, hit it one more time. The light will turn off completely, but that beautiful mist is still going to keep diffusing into the air. And then to shut the unit off, one more touch, it's off completely. But the beauty, Albany, 6-hour runtime again, so this is going to automatically shut off when it's depleted its water.
So I'll tell you what, this is one of those items too that I'm sure your children are perfect. My children are not perfect, and some
I've met
days,
them. Yes, they are.
I know. But you know the days that they just bicker about everything, the flavor of the peanut butter and jelly, what your sister's looking at, what your sister's not looking at.
Right.
I really do feel in my house, and I'm not a doctor, but I feel like in my house, when I put the relax in, when the smell of the vanilla and the lavender starts to waft through, I don't even have to say anything. And it tends to release the tensions, but my children all notice, oh, Mom, I love that. I really enjoy that smell. You know, so it gets to this point where you can truly, if you've studied essential oils and scents, you can change a mood, a kind of a vibration in a room simply by putting something in there. Now, I know we're starting off with 2 oils. What if we wanted some other scents? Are those available?
They absolutely are. In fact, we have a signature 4-pack that we're offering as well, and we have them down below on the table so I can walk you through those scents, because you're going to get that energized, you're going to get the relaxing scent that we've been talking about, but there's also 2 additional scents that are just as equally lovely. So the first one is a refresh. This is a mandarin and a tangelo. So you think citrus fruits. This one is going to really kind of revive you in the morning, but also calm you down. Mandarin is the sweetest of the citrus fruits, and then the tangelo is a beautiful fruit because it's a combination of tangerine and grapefruit. So imagine how good that smells when just like you cracked open a brand new orange. And then next to that, we have Invigorate. Invigorate is spearmint and eucalyptus. So for me, I love this one when I'm not feeling so hot. I feel like it's a very wonderful, invigorating scent, but also very calming. The spearmint gives it that little touch of mint.
I gotta smell it.
While the eucalyptus, go ahead, right, that next one. Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm smelling.
Open it on up, girlfriend. It smells amazing. I think about it, a lot of like the medicines and stuff use a touch of eucalyptus. I feel like it opens up your sinuses. Right?
You know what, there's something just soothing about this one.
I know, incredible. And then of course you're going to get the Energize, which is the green tea verbena. That is the one that is in the red bottle. It is unbelievable. It's probably one of my favorite scents. Very invigorating, very woodsy.
That one too.
Go
now,
right
how
ahead.
much is that additional set if we decide we want to do the additional set? Ooh, that's lovely.
It's good, isn't it good?
It really is. So if you want the additional set, it's $19.75 for 4, which is a great price and value on that one. Oops, hold please, I'm going to put them back. This is why they don't let me have nice things.
That's okay. And then finally, last but not least, you get that relaxing one, which is the lavender vanilla. Very floral, very fresh, but with a touch of warmth from that vanilla bean.
So I want to go back to the entire set, the one day only. Oh, wow.
I know. They're all incredible.
You know what's lovely is the vanilla in the relax. You can definitely tell, you know how there's good vanilla and there's imitation vanilla?
Yes.
You can tell that good vanilla, but it's not so sugary sweet. Sometimes if I walk into a store and there's too much, it's not
real vanilla bean.
Yeah, it's not so sugary sweet. But I can also smell that French lavender, that true lavender. That's the one that really does kind of set the mood. Maybe you've got an office environment that's like this all the time, or you're carting around boys from soccer practice and they smell like socks. You know, you're just thinking, okay, I need everybody to stop.
Well, that's the chaos of life. That's why we like to go to spas. But who can afford them, Albany? There's a lot of time, a lot of money, and that's why this is an incredible gift for anybody on your list, because you're giving them the gift of relaxation.
Well, you know what? Sometimes sitting in the bathtub for 5 minutes is the only time by yourself you get.
That's true.
All day.
That is true.
But now you can soothe yourself while you're in the tub, while you're cooking dinner. Maybe you just would like to set a mood in your living room. It's interesting too. My youngest likes to use hers as a nightlight, and color changes all the time. She likes it to morph. My son will click through till it gets to green, and he wants it to be on green.
Always on green.
I like mine to be off at night. You know, I want it to be totally dark, but I love the scent.
Right.
And with a 6-hour timer, I don't have to worry about it.
You don't at all. You're plugging it in, you're using it, you're creating that alone time for yourself. Even if a social setting at your house, how warm and welcoming is it for your guests to come in and immediately smell that essential oil? They might not know what it is, but they know that they feel incredible.
Well, imagine having one of these in your guest room or right by your aero bed or something like that, just to create that warmth. Now, you're looking at the light wood, and we're going to give you another close look at that. It, to me, is the color of cork or bamboo, if you will. Really, really pretty, and I like that you can see the grains of the wood in there. I don't know which one we'll come to, but I'll give you a good close look at that. Really, really pretty. And remember, the top is going to constantly morph unless you either turn it off or set it at a particular one. Right. But look how pretty the grains on there are. You can see the swirls, you can see the look of the wood grain. It really does have a very, very nice color appeal to it. Now this one is your dark wood, and in the dark wood it may be difficult. There we go, that's a great shot, thank you so much. You can see all the grains in the wood, but it is definitely deeper. Now for me, I have a lot of dark wood in my house. I have black granite kitchen counters. I kind of like the dark wood, but it's a personal choice. I mean, whatever you choose, it's really, really all about that scent. And we have additional ones. I love how long this lasts. I mean, if you're giving this as a gift or whatever, because I think about when I buy candles, those are gone 25 hours from now.
I agree 100%.
You know, they're gone.
And this is a much safer alternative because there's no flame, there's no soot. It's giving you that mood lighting as well. Yes, cool mist technology with that atomizer on the inside, but this is lasting so long, and you don't have to worry about it because it will shut itself off after that 6 hours when the water is depleted.
You know, I think the other thing to look at, and I was looking around here to see if I had something as a measure, it's about 5 inches in diameter. I think my coffee mug is 5 inches in diameter. So it fits in such a small space. You know where else I like to put these is in the powder bath. Because so many times, where do your guests go? Into your powder bath. So put one by your front door, because that's going to kind of let the smell come when you're opening it up for our UPS men and they deliver our QVC packages. You want them to think you're clean and
they're going to be stressed at the holidays.
Yes,
so
they are.
Give them that little soothing relaxation.
I like one in the powder bath. But I will tell you, if you're thinking about, okay, who in my family is overconnected? Who needs a moment of detox or maybe a little energy?
All of us.
All of
everyone.
us. But now you're thinking dorm rooms, your assisted living. Maybe there's the girls that work at the office, at the school, or at the church. This is $36.32, and I don't know any woman alive that wouldn't love a little spa day getaway. But what's interesting to me is the vanilla is very attractive to the men. And you're seeing more and more men that are going for, you know, the massages or for just needing to have a day to detox.
Well, and if you give this as a gift, you're going to give that gift of relaxation because it's perfect for the kids as well. Soothe them to sleep with that beautiful scent of lavender, or create that oasis for yourself where you can decompress, you can let go. Social settings, it's amazing because your guests will feel so at home. They're going to instantly be energized in Albany. It's so easy to use. You pop that top off, you put about 2/3 of a cup of water inside, pick whatever favorite essential oil you want to add to it. Couple drops goes a long way. And when you can close your eyes and take a deep breath and be transported somewhere else after a long, hard day, there's nothing better. There's
well,
nothing
I will
better.
tell you this. When I first started getting into essential oils, it's been a couple years now, I would read all these books about, okay, this is for relaxing, or this is for soothing, or this is for that. And I was so confused and overwhelmed. One of the things that's so lovely is the folks at RevitaSpa gave you some custom blends.
Yes.
We're going to start you off with the two most popular. So one is Relax.
Yes, Relax.
And the other is Energize.
Right.
So those are actually blends. So when you talk about those, Miss Kylie, tell me what's in the Relax again.
So the Relax is a beautiful blend of lavender and vanilla. So lavender is very floral, very light, very calming, great way to end your day, and it has that touch of vanilla, so there's a great warmth to it. Then the Energize is the way you want to start your day. This is green tea and verbena, so it's invigorating. It's light, it's woodsy, it is a gorgeous scent, but we are also offering our signature 4-pack if you want a couple extra scents as well. So in addition to those two scents, you'll get them as well. There's a mandarin and tangelo, which is incredible because that's a citrus blend. 3 different citrus fruits, mandarin, The Tangelo is actually tangerine and grapefruit, so beautiful, beautiful scent. And then Invigorate, which is spearmint and eucalyptus, so that's very clean. Probably the most masculine of the scents, but one of my favorites as well.
I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite times to do Build To, Ship To, because with QVC, if you've never shopped with us before, we make it so easy. But with Build To, Ship To, we will actually ship to one address and build to another. So if you're sending stuff off to somebody for the holidays, or you're wanting to send it to your child at college, or to a special friend, I think we've all had that one friend that called and said, I have no energy, I'm doing the children and the job.
It's probably me.
Right? Or somebody who says, I would give anything for an 8-hour night of sleep or a nap. You've got that. And by the way, totally customizable. So as you're shopping, please know that if you've been looking for scent therapy, aromatherapy, this is cool mist, so it maintains the integrity of the essential oils. It's ultrasonic. It breaks it down to the microparticles to really distribute it evenly. It's mood changing if you want it to be, or you can set it on a solid, or it can go completely dark. But beyond that, it is on a timer. You don't have to babysit it. It's one of the cleanest and safest ones on the market. It's V34491. If you'd like to order this one, remember on QVC Plus we have a different number. It is 1-800-500-7590 if you would like our RevitaSpa aromatherapy diffuser. So let's just back it up. Kylie and I have been working together for a long time, and usually when we detox, it's with a glass of wine.
Yes.
Whoops, not always appropriate.
You didn't bring the wine. You were supposed to bring the wine.
It's awkward when like you work until 3 in the morning sometimes. It feels weird to drink wine at like 10 a.m.
No,
that might be your nighttime, but you know, sometimes we're thinking about being an overconnected society, and how do you detox? How do you unwind? And maybe you're in that situation where you're getting up and you're giving 10 or 12 hours to work, and then you're giving, you know, 2 or 3 hours to laundry and making dinners and being a mom, and then when is your time for you? So we wanted to bring you something from RevitaSpa today that's an aromatherapy diffuser with 2 custom blends at a one-day only price. This is a $65 value, and we're doing it for $35.32. So what I'd love to do is share your colors, and then I want to kind of go back to the beginning about who's RevitaSpa and really where is this in the industry, because this is a huge trend. What you're looking at are your choices. Here's your light wood, and I know that Kylie really is enjoying that one. It's almost like a blonde wood, like her hair, really pretty. Love all the character and integrity. But if you're looking for something bold, I love just the macho manliness of a dark wood. And you can still see the grains of the wood in there, but many of us are decorating with the darker furniture. There's kind of a trend to the grays and the reclaimed farm wood. So this is a personal choice. Go with whichever choice you want. Then you're going to get 2 custom blends. You're going to get your Relax and your Energize, and all of that for $36.32. So Kylie, who's RevitaSpa? Because I feel like we really probably already know them.
Yes, we do. In fact, you've known and loved Air Innovations here for years. They've sold millions and millions of humidifiers, and they really are leaders in home environment products. RevitaSpa is their sister. It is their way to relax. It's their way to get that spa-like relaxation oasis in your own home at your fingertips, and they're giving you those beautiful oils. But if you look at the unit itself, gorgeous teardrop silhouette, so it blends seamlessly into any decor. And really, it's all about taking that time for you, because like you said, life's crazy. I mean, you know, you've got the kids, the cell phone, the traffic, the bills. You want to go to the spa every day,
okay,
right?
can I put this, where's the car adapter? I need one for my car.
I know.
You know, I want you to stop and think, you know, what is it that you've done for you lately? And if you're doing this as a gift for someone, you can't buy a super nice bottle of wine for this price.
That's right.
But and wine will be gone in an afternoon. How about something that's going to last for hours and hours and days and weeks, depending upon how you use it? But when you think about, like, literally set it and forget it, it's working quietly in the background. So talk to me about A, how this works, but B, what ingredients did you use? Because not all of the diffusers really are built the same and maintain the integrity the same.
You're right. And the Air Innovation team is all about high quality. So they really did a beautiful job on this, making sure that it worked well, that everything smelled beautifully, and that it would look great in your home. So inside, just like our humidifiers, humidifiers, it has an internal atomizer. And what this is going to do, it's going to take that water, take those oils, and gently diffuse that moisture into the air. So it's room-filling moisture. Cool mist technology that's going to make your entire room smell beautiful, not just a concentrated area. Also, they made it very easy to use. The unit itself only has one button operation. So as you look at the one that's right there, it's locked down on a color. But if you want to change it, you hit the button once, it'll start to cycle through the colors. There you go. Right now, like mine is cycling through. I'll hit it one time, it's going to lock down on a color. If, like you, I know you don't like to sleep with light on, you can turn that light completely off and you still have that beautiful moisture. And then to turn the unit off, one more touch, completely off.
So here's something we'll talk about too. When you say beautiful moisture, this is the water, but it's not hot, it's cool, but it's not putting heavy humidity in the air. So if you've ever been worried about, well, do I want it wet? It's not wet. I mean, this, look,
you can even
I can
touch it,
snap my fingers, I can touch it. There's nothing wet about it. But what happens is the water molecules in an ultrasonic vibration mix with the essential oil and distribute them out into the air. So you don't have to worry about putting this on wood furniture. You don't have to worry about it, you know, messing up your blowout or whatever else you're doing. It is just working quietly. But I think what's interesting is we have 2, 4, 6, 8 of these running. And listen, I mean, there's no sound. My children sleep with these on their nightstands next to their beds.
And I love that.
There's no, well, you know what? I have one, as not a team player, she never slept, ever slept. But this has become something that's soothing for her. She felt like she was too big girl for the nightlight, but she really needed one. But this is something that gets part of her bedtime routine. For me, and maybe it's my routine too, my bedtime is never the same because I work a rotating swing shift. So it lets my mind know. But I also love doing the Energize downstairs because that's where the hub of the home is, and that's where we're getting ready for school or doing our lunch or we're doing games or, you know, so you can utilize these to not only set the tone, but change a mood, and that's what 5-star resorts have been doing for centuries.
Well, that is truly their secret. What they're doing and why you feel so good when you go inside of them is because of aromatherapy. Aromatherapy is a natural practice all about extracting oils from flowers and barks and trees and using those oils to enhance our mental and physical well-being. So you can have that oasis at your home. You can soothe the kids to sleep with that beautiful scent of lavender. You can create that environment for yourself where you can decompress and finally let yourself go. Take a deep breath, create a beautiful environment for your guests where they're walking in and they're going to instantly feel better. And my favorite part is, Albany, it's easy. Take that top off. You put about 2/3 of a cup of water inside, just a few dashes if you like a light scent, a little bit more if you like it to be stronger. And then when you can close your eyes and take a deep breath and finally relax, you will be transported to someplace beautiful.
I think that at some point we all want to be transported. And I know for me, I love fall because I'm getting back into a bit of a routine. Summer's kind of everywhere. But I also know going into fall, everybody starts soccer and field hockey and back to school and the apple picking night and the pumpkin. You know what I mean? There's always something.
It's chaos.
It is, but I know that in fall, I start, you know, at the end of mid-August, and I know that I don't get a break until Thanksgiving. That's a long time. Here is a staycation every day. Every single day. Now, here's what's also really exciting, and I'm just going to grab this and bring this up. One of the things that the RevitaSpa family wanted to do for you, and I mean, this just looks zen already.
I know, it's beautiful, right?
We're going to start you off not just with 2 oils, 2 custom blends, because when I first got into oils, I had a girlfriend that introduced them to me. I was reading, okay, this is energy, but that's energy with an uplift.
And you're trying to do a dash of this and a dash of that.
I felt like I was in the kitchen concocting things. These are 2 custom blends. You've got Energize and Relax. Now, we wanted to give you some options. So in addition to Energize and Relax, we have a set of 4 available for, I think, $19.96. $19.75 as I'm making things up. That's going to give you 2 additional ones. You're also going to get Refresh and Invigorate. So we were going to up your supply of Relax and Energize. But talk to me a little bit about Refresh and Invigorate, if you don't mind.
No problem. Refresh is a beautiful scent. This is your mandarin. and your tangelo. And what that is, mandarin is one of the sweetest of the citrus fruits, so it's going to give you a lot of really fresh, fruity scents. And then the tangelo is actually a fusion of a grapefruit and a tangerine.
Oh, I love this
know, me too. So if you've ever peeled
bright.
open, yes, it's very bright. Peeled open that orange and you get that little zest that comes out, that's exactly what that smells like.
You know what? This one's juicy without smelling like cleaning supplies. Haven't you ever smelled a citrus that was too much?
Yes, I have.
Wow.
Unbelievable, right?
Is delicious.
And just as equally delicious is the spearmint and eucalyptus. Now that one is the invigorating scent. That one is, to me, smells like
this is a spa.
Spa.
This is a total spa.
It's the most masculine of the scents, but it's very woodsy, very uplifting, just beautiful, light, and fresh.
You know what's interesting about aromatherapies is they're as unique as your personality, as your thumbprint. And I have a really big family. We've all got our favorites.
Right.
You can burn whichever one, or burn, you can work whichever one you want in your room, in your space. You can also change a mood. If I'm doing something festive, do you remember when I was growing up, if my mom wanted to do something festive, what would we do? We'd cut up oranges and throw some cloves in there and some cinnamon, and she'd burn it, she'd boil it on the stove.
I love that, yes, it's an incredible scent.
Which is cool. However, you've got boiling water on the stove all night. You're wasting gas. 2 of my children are highly asthmatic. I can't burn candles in my house.
Yes, and this
so
is
you look at
perfect
all the
alternative.
Yeah, a perfect alternative. Flameless candles are nice, but they don't give you that sensorial experience.
Right.
So talk to me about ultrasonic and why the folks at Air Innovations, which is RevitaSpa, chose to do this particular diffuser.
So ultrasonic means it's equipped with an atomizer, and that atomizer is going to take that liquid, the water that you add in, take that oil and evenly distribute it and disperse it into your room. So you're getting room-filling moisture, room-filling scent, where it's going to be beautiful no matter where you're standing in that room, not just a concentrated area. And I love what you were saying about not having to burn the candles. Think about it, this is gorgeous moisture, gorgeous light, which is adapting our senses as well, because it's not only stimulating the smell.
That's right.
Stimulating
when you think
sight.
about all of the senses, there it is.
Right.
But you know, there also evokes a memory. I know, in fact, I might fall asleep right here. I've got relaxed.
I know. That's
Who
why
knows?
I did it for you. I know you're winding down.
Yeah, don't relax me now. I'll sleep on this table.
There's comfy chairs behind us, too.
Well, I will say this. For me, I've seen a lot of fly-by-night companies out there, and even at the drugstore, things that were similar. But you want something that's going to last. I've gotten to the point in my life where I want to buy quality, not quantity.
Yeah.
So this is one that's made. RevitaSpa is a sister company to Air Innovations.
That's right.
We've had over 1 million products from Air Innovations at QVC. I have Air Innovations humidifiers in all of my rooms. If you're looking for something that you can trust and that's going to be quality and that also is really going to do what it says, because when it comes to diffusers, ultrasonic means something, cool mist means something, having a custom blend means that you aren't going to do weird things or give yourself a headache with a weird smell. This is all important, and this should be a $65 set. We are doing it for $36.32, or you can choose the easy payments of $18.16. Now, if you're shopping with your Q card, guess what? You can up your easy pay to 3 easy payments. But I'll also share with you this. With our one-day only price, Air Innovations only got a limited number, and I know this for a fact. We had a today's special value with Air Innovations and a humidifier recently. It was the only order of the year. They can't just go back and make more. And while we have this one-day only price, I want you to think ahead to, what am I doing for the holidays? What am I doing for gifts, for birthdays, or for teachers? My son's 3rd grade teacher had one of these in the classroom all the time.
That's,
I mean,
an amazing teacher gift, because that helps the kids, because maybe midway through the day, after lunch, when everybody starts to lull down, you can have this in there, put that energizing couple dashes in, give them a little pick-me-up, and they won't even know what's going on. All they'll know is that it smells incredible in the room.
Well, it smells incredible, but you know what? Our senses take us to an exact moment and place.
You have that right.
I will tell you what, the nurturing aspect of the relax, there's something super nurturing, and it's interesting to me because vanilla, it has long been known to be a scent that is both attractive to men and women. So if you look for something that's going to be not only soothing, but comforting, you may really find that every member, male and female, of your house is going to enjoy that relax.
Well, I think about it too with all of like the baby products and things, the shampoos.
Yes.
So many of them are lavender scented because that lulls them to sleep. It calms them down. It's amazing for kids, and I love that your kids have them in their rooms because for me, I'm going to admit a secret here. I was terrified of the dark growing up. Terrified. Even still now, and I'm 35 years old. But I love that this has the light. It also has that soothing nature. So if you have kids that maybe are a little afraid to be alone, this is a beautiful mood-enhancing light where they're going to feel a little safer in their room and much more calm.
Well, I also like that you can kind of hide them in nooks and crannies. The one that's in my living room is actually behind a silk plant, but I just wanted it to be this, you know, quiet, you don't even know that it's there kind of a thing. This is about the size. I'm going to pick this. Well, I can't. There's
water inside of it too, so you just want to be careful.
This is about the size of a large coffee mug. So the diameter is 5 inches and the height is about 6 inches. So these are really easy to fit into a nook and cranny. And I do love that this is on a timer because you don't want to run it dry. You want to be able to have the water. And when you do water, do I have to put distilled or purified or anything like that?
No, in fact, I'll turn one of these off and show you how you fill it. Now these are already filled, so I'm going to give this 1 second to really just shut down for 1 second. I use water just straight out of my sink. Fill it up. It's about 2/3 of a cup that you're going to put inside, but as I take this off, you might see a little bit of mist coming out of it. There's actually a fill line right here on this ledge, so you want to fill it to that line that's right here with whatever water. Take a couple of your essential oils, dashes in, however you want to customize your fragrance. Put this right on top, and all you're doing is hitting this button. Remember, one-touch button control is going to immediately start to cycle through those colors. Then if you find a color that you want to lock down, just hit it one more time. It's going to stay on that color. If you're like Albany and like to sleep with that light, one more touch is going to turn that light off, but continue to distribute that beautiful fragrance. And then one more touch, completely turns it off. And the one thing I forgot to tell you, which is actually really cool that Air Innovations did as well, is they lined the entire water basin with an antimicrobial agent. So this is going to prohibit any growth of bacteria, so you don't have to worry about that.
Which is good, because you don't want to be putting the bacteria in the air. So here's something where we're going to quit preaching and go to meddling. But have you ever gone on vacation and your house has been closed up and you come back in and you think, ooh, what's that smell? Well, guess what? That smell is you. You just hadn't realized because you smell like that and your house. We kind of get used to the way our house smells. Well, if you think it stinks, well, so does everybody else when they walk in. So all of a sudden, this is a great way to refresh. Almost like, you know, I love spring and fall when I can open my windows and let my house kind of air out. Well, when you close your house up, which we're all about to do as we're getting into the colder months,
you have that right.
Sometimes we don't realize what the stagnant odors are like. This is putting a purified microscopic scent into the air, and I think that I would love for you to talk about why you chose to do a cool mist.
Well, cool mist is important because we don't want to heat up the oils. One, we want to keep the integrity of them together. And we also wanted to make sure that that moisture and that oil and that scent was evenly distributed through your room so that it wasn't just in a concentrated spot where you put the diffuser. It was going to go throughout. So that is why we did that. And Air Innovations is all about their quality, and they wanted RevitaSpa to have that same quality.
Well, I have to tell you, I'm so grateful that you're educating us because there is a difference between diffusers. And sure, you could go find a diffuser for less expensive out there, but then I would ask you, wait a second. Does it come with 2 essential oils? And is it just 2 essential oils, or are they custom blends? Because that's what you're getting. And when you work with essential oils, you want to work with a synchronous sense, but also things that work well with your olfactory senses. So you don't want, you know, a high energy one with the relaxing one, or it just doesn't make sense. So you're not only going to get that, but you're going to get the antimicrobial, because nobody wants to be scrubbing out the inside of a diffuser.
Not at all.
You're going to get the ultrasonic, which means it's breaking up those particles to evenly distribute them, so you're not going to have some random shot of relax and then a whole bunch of nothing. But you're also getting the cool mist. So there's nothing hot. It's not wet. I can still snap. It's easy. I mean, I always was concerned, like, what can I not put it on my wood furniture? What do? I don't want to babysit this thing. But it's also got a timer. So after 6 hours, it's done. You don't have to think about this one.
Runs for 6 hours, or say you ran it for 2 hours and shut it off and it had another 4 hours or so to go. When it depletes its water, it'll shut off. So it's beautiful. You can go to sleep and be calmed and wake up in the morning and it's already turned off for you.
Well, if you're just now joining us, this is a one-day only price. And on QVC, We are the world's largest electronic retailer, world's largest home shopping network. And when you see something from us every single day, 364 days a year, we do something called a Today's Special Value. We highlight one product. Well, at QVC Plus, which is our second channel in the United States, after 30 years, we've said, you know what, we want a special something too. So we did something called a one-day only price. And that means for one day, we go out and try to find you something that's relevant in the industry right now and that has a great price and great quality. This should be a $65 collection. All you have to do today is decide, do you want the light wood or the dark wood? Everybody's going to get the 2 essential oils. But what I need to share with you is that a one-day only price is truly for one day. At the end of the day, the price is going up if we have any left because we brought a very finite amount. Now, instead of paying $65 today, and remember, you can either get the 2 oils with the light wood or the 2 oils with the dark wood, you choose. But instead of paying the $65 that it should be, we're paying $36.32. Now, if you've shopped with us before, you've already made your decision, awesome. I can't wait to see it in your home and hear what you think. If you've never shopped with us before and you're thinking, okay, I'm getting this one day only thing, but what on earth is Easy Pay? I want you to think of Easy Pay like reverse layaway. It just means that you're going to make a portion of the payment today and you'll make additional payments along the way. If you're shopping with a major credit card, you can do 2 easy payments of $18.16. If you're shopping with a Q card, which is our own credit card, you can even up it to 3 payments. Now that's budget friendly because I think, you know, I love these as a teacher's gift. I love this for my best friend Karen because she really, really likes spa days. She loves having, she
we
does.
all love the spa.
But you know what? This is one where you get that spa day every day.
In your own home.
We're an over-connected society. I love that we don't have to go out to a spa. We don't have to pay spa prices. And you know what? When you go to a spa to get a massage, they charge you an extra $10 or $15 if you want aromatherapy.
They absolutely do. And aromatherapy is the secret. This is something that'll soothe the kids to sleep with the lavender. It's something that you can use to decompress and finally unwind after a long, hard day. You're creating that oasis in your own home, so when you have guests, they're going to instantly feel like they're transported to somewhere really great. And you're seeing right there just how easy it is to use. Take the top off, add about 2/3 a cup of water, Albany, just a couple dashes of your favorite essential oil, and it will transport you to somewhere else. You close your eyes, take a deep breath, and the smells are amazing.
Okay, so go back to each one of these because you're getting 2 custom blended oils with your initial diffuser purchase. And by the way, we're going to have more sets of these at QVC.com. But walk me through, what do you want to do?
So this one I have in my hands is the Relax. This is the lavender and vanilla. I know, it is unbelievable. This is how you want to end your day.
You don't want to stop sniffing it.
I know, I actually have been sniffing them for a long time, but they smell incredible. So it's very floral, very light, very, very warm with that touch of vanilla, and that's true vanilla bean that was in there, so it smells just like the actual
You know what?
piece
I love it when you like go to a place and you get true vanilla bean.
I know.
These are expensive.
Very.
They are.
Yes. And it smells just like that, but it's a beautiful fusion. Then we have Energize. This is the way that you want to start your day. This is the way that maybe if you have, you know, need a pick-me-up in the office, put one in there and a couple drops of this. Really, really wake you up. It's green tea and verbena, so it's very light, very invigorating, very woodsy. Unbelievable, right?
You know, I don't know if I would say woodsy.
No?
I don't know, maybe I don't know what woodsy is. There's not a pine or anything like that, but that verbena
is
bright,
naturally occurring flower.
But then the green tea kind of grounds it.
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
Boy, that's lovely. You know
and
what it is?
Strong.
It's happy.
Right.
That's
a beautiful word.
Happy. You know,
very happy.
It's not overwhelming. It's not like a juicy. We have juicy. That's in your invigorate.
Yes.
But it's definitely it's a happy smell. And I'll tell you what, it's uplifting. Maybe that's a better word.
Yes.
You know, when you start to think about how you start your day, if you're the girl that's saying, hey, I need coffee in the morning and again at noon and then probably at 4, you're going to love it. Here's your dark wood, by the way. The only choice you're making today is what color of wood. So you see how the wood has, you can see the wood grain in there? Really, really pretty on that one. And then if you want the light one, it's kind of reminiscent of cork or bamboo or something like that. There's that color. What a beautiful shot that is. Great, great colors. And I'll tell you this, I actually unplugged this one. So it's just a very small, easy 5-inch diameter. Takes a standard plug right?
Yes.
Just a standard plug. And once you plug it in, talk to me about how to work it, because I don't really see any instructions or branding or anything like that.
No, it's so easy. It's a one-touch operation. The button is right on the front of the unit, down where the wood grain base is. So right here you can see it. All I'm going to do when I turn it on, it'll start to cycle through the colors first and foremost. If I find a color I want to lock it down on and keep it consistent, hit that button one time, it'll stay locked down on that color. Now, if I'm like you and I want to fall asleep without light on, or I don't want the light on, hit it one more time, the light will turn off, but it'll still give that beautiful moisture, that ultrasonic technology, infusing your room with that fragrance. And then one more touch of the button turns the unit off completely. But remember, this has a 6-hour runtime on it, and once the water is depleted, it'll automatically turn itself off, so you can go to sleep and not worry.
You know, in Eastern medicine, they use like a holistic approach. They've been using aromatherapy and oils for centuries.
Thousands of years.
Yes, I feel like maybe we're just now catching up. But the other thing, when I look at this, I'm thinking, oh, my lava lamp 2.0. You know what I mean? You've got that color morphing. You've got something that's completely sensorial, so it's visual, it's olfactory. It truly does connect your mind and your body wellness. And we're going to give you two very distinct blends. Now, retail, this should be $65.97. So you are a huge savings. It's about a $30 savings. If you're shopping with a credit card, you can do 2 easy payments. If you're shopping with your Q card, you can do 3 easy payments. But I love that it can start a party. It can end a day in the bathtub. It can set the mood at the kitchen counter so the kids can, you know, get along and be happy. But in your office, I mean, when you do something like this, you can actually determine the amount of scenting, if you will, because you know, if you get a candle, you can't control what the throw of that scent is, and you can't control the soot. But with this, you can control the depth of fragrance or aromatherapy by how much oil you put in, right?
Right. I'm personally someone who likes a very light fragrance, so I just put a couple dashes in, but I know you love a little bit stronger fragrance, especially in your great room. So you can add a few more dashes and really customize it to what you like, what you're feeling for the day.
I think one of the other things I want to talk about and touch on is RevitaSpa is the sister, the baby sister to Air Innovations.
It is.
We've had 1 million Air Innovations products spoken for. So when you take a diffuser like this, it's not just a run-of-the-mill diffuser. They put some, for lack of a better term, ingredients. So talk to me about the pieces that make up this particular diffuser.
Well, first of all, it's gorgeous. So you want to make sure that it looks beautiful in your house. They've made the teardrop silhouette so that it would blend seamlessly into any decor. But you look at it, and while it looks like it's just very simple, very classic, very sleek, there's a lot of technology on the inside. Ultrasonic technology with a built-in atomizer, so it's going to take that water, take that oil, and really diffuse it in a really room-filling way, so that way you're getting really enveloped moisture throughout your room, but not something that's too wet, like you said. It's just going to do that beautiful fragrance. Cool mist technology, so we can touch this. It's not hot. It's not going to burn us. And making it simple is what I love. The fact that you can touch this once to lock down the color, touch it once to turn the light off, but still keep that mist, and then another time to turn it off. It's just smart, Albany, so it takes no time to use.
Okay, so if you're shopping or you've been kind of wondering what's the big buzz about aromatherapy and essential oils lately, a couple things. Ultrasonic. It's going to break down those particulates, to molecules really small to disperse them evenly. It's also cool mist, so that you don't have to worry about your cats, your kids, your dogs. Nobody's going to get burnt with this. But antimicrobial means you're not scrubbing little crappies out of there. I mean, that's disgusting. Nobody wants to do that for their humidifier, and we certainly don't want to do that for our diffuser. This is supposed to be relaxing, not an extra chore. But also, that 6-hour timer means you don't have to worry about it. I can't tell you how many times growing up that we would be on our way to church and my mom says, "Oh, Ken, did I turn off the, did I
do that every
blow
day.
out the candle? Did I get the garage?" And I'm thinking, oh my word, we're gonna be late to church again because we got to drive all the way back. And you know what? Flameless candles are lovely, but they don't add the sensory element. They don't smell. You know, I have 2 kids that are highly asthmatic. I can't burn candles. You know, and I don't want to have to worry about one getting tumped over. But quite frankly, a candle this size would be more than this whole set.
Absolutely.
And it only lasts you for 30 or 40 hours, and then it's gone.
Well, and the thing about this is, you know, this is true aromatherapy based. You know, aromatherapy is all about taking natural sources, natural fragrances from flowers and barks and trees, and using their principles and what they were put on this earth to do to enhance our mental and our physical well-being. So you partner that with the fact that it's color changing, you're getting stimulation to your sight, to your smell, you're feeling better, you're looking better, and you're having a better day.
Well, I hope you can get one home or a couple at this price, because you can darn near buy two for what you would normally buy at retail for one. But you're also getting 2 custom blends, and I think that this is so simple. When I first started getting into aromatherapy, I bought this big spiral book about herbs and oils.
Oh, there's a lot.
And I was trying to pattern it out, because I was truly looking for 2 things. I was looking for a holistic approach for my headaches, and I was also looking for a holistic approach for ADHD. So I was looking at all of this thinking, okay, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a holistic healer, like how do I do this? By coming up with the custom blends, we're getting the 2 most popular scents, and one's Energize and one's Relax. Walk us through those, please, because I love the fact that you're starting us off with 2.
Yes, so Relax is really, really lovely scent. This is how you want to end your day. It's a lavender vanilla, so it's floral. It's really light, but it has a touch of warmth to it with that hint of vanilla on the inside. It does. It smells so, so good. so, so good. I know you love it. You're taking that home. You're like, this is going to my pocket. I'm going to smell it all the way home. Then you have the Energize. Energize is incredible because this is green tea and verbena. This is one of my favorite scents. A lot of pedicure places, manicure places, they use green tea in their lotion, so they're almost tricking you. You don't know it, but that's why this scent is in there. That's going to energize you. And I also love the fact
that it brings you back too. There's something about this one that draws you in, and I think that's why the pedicure places do it.
Yeah, I agree. But love that we have our signature 4-pack as well.
Oh,
so you will get.
Talk about that. I'm not going to touch it because I knocked it over twice.
That's okay. That's okay. We can still talk about it. So you're going to get more of the Relax and more of the Energize. But then in addition to that, there's 2 more scents that are really, really beautiful. There you go. You can flip around.
There we go.
So the Refresh is the Mandarin and Tangelo. This is very citrus, very floral, fruity, very zesty. This is like peeling open a fresh citrus fruit, because you're getting the mandarin, which is very sweet, and then the Tangelo is a hybrid of tangerine and grapefruit. Then there's Invigorate, which is also another one of my favorite ones. I feel like this is probably the most masculine of the scents, the one that's going to smell really clean. It's spearmint and eucalyptus, so minty.
Well, I'll tell you what, every time, I used to live in Las Vegas, and every time you go into a spa on the Strip, to me that's the smell of those high-end resort spas.
Yes.
I also like that one on the days that my nose is stuffy because of the eucalyptus.
I agree, 100%.
You know, so if you would like to have the signature 4-pack, we're going to offer that today for $19.76, which is crazy. Oils are expensive. Essential oils are pure. It's all about how they're delivered. We're not only giving you an excellent delivery system, we're giving you some high quality oils today, but this is a 1-day only price. And if you're new to QVC and you're thinking, I have no idea what QVC, ODP, TSV stands for, the whole alphabet soup, well, QVC, as the largest shopping network in the world, do you know we have, I think we're 9 countries now, 8 or 9 countries.
It's unbelievable.
In the United States, we have 2 channels. This is QVC Plus. So you have a 30-year legacy, and we like to bring you standout pieces. A 1-day only price just means for 1 day, we're going to give you this item. Do you see the screen? It's normally $65.97, but right there in red, it says, you know what, we're not doing $65 today. We're doing $36.32. We're darn near half price. And if you've been thinking about it, you can do the $36.32. Or if you want to do easy pay, which means we'll divide your payments up. Just shop with a major credit card and you can get it home next week for $18.16. Make your additional payment, you're done. But we'll even make it better. If you're shopping with your Q card, which is our very own QVC credit card, you can even up your easy pay to 3 easy payments. But I think once you get this home, this is a launching pad. It's not just for the bedroom or the bathroom, is it?
No, this is for any room of your house, and it's for any person on your gift list as well, because you're giving the gift of relaxation. We all love going to spas, but they're very expensive. They take time, and this is a way for you to have that spa-like oasis in your home at your fingertips when you want it.
You know, it's interesting, and we're talking about going to spas. So the QVC studios are only about an hour and a half away from all the Atlantic City casinos. Boy, I'm talking about casinos a lot.
Yeah.
Only reason I'm thinking about that is because we went to a girls' day. Do you know that a day pass in one of those spas, you don't even get a treatment. You can't even get a treatment.
I don't even want to know.
But a day pass, just to be able to sit by the pool and drink tea, is $45.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So now you're saying, you know what, I'm going to create this moment in my family's worth it. My mental well-being is worth it.
Right.
This is a choice of either the light wood and the dark wood. Everybody's going to get 2 essential oils. I think these are beautiful. I love the small footprint so they can fit anywhere, but I also want you to take me through the ease of use.
So super easy to use. I mean, you see the gorgeous teardrop silhouette, and down below in that wood grain base, there's a one-touch control. So when you turn it on, Albany, it's going to start to cycle through the colors. One more touch locks it down on a color. One more touch turns the light off, but still continues to put that moisture out through the air, that beautiful scent. One more touch turns it off. Beauty of it is it's equipped with a timer, so after 6 hours, it'll completely shut itself off. And you can have this at your fingertips. When you get home, have it already ready with your water and your relax, and you will be off to a beautiful, more tranquil place in seconds within coming home.
Well, I hope you have the opportunity to take advantage of this. If you're just now joining us, here's what we did. We went to Air Innovations, and this is their little sister company, RevitaSpa. We've had over 1 million products from Air Innovations right here on QVC. In fact, we had a Today Special Value recently with the humidifier, and that was the only order of the year. I get nervous on something like this because if you miss it out today, I can't guarantee that we're going to have this through the holidays. This is one of the fastest growing categories in health and wellness, but not all diffusers are created equal. So when we went to Air Innovations, they're all about quality. It's a family-owned business, a family-run business. What did they do to make this diffuser different?
Well, they took the love, the care that they put into the humidifiers and did everything like that inside of this. So if you're familiar with our humidifiers, it has that cool mist technology, meaning I can touch the unit, it's not going to burn me. It's using that water, that oil, and atomizing it. So it's filling the room with that scent very evenly,
and that's
very
what
lightly.
The ultrasonic does, right?
Exactly. That's the ultrasonic. They embedded the whole water reservoir with an antimicrobial agent, so no bacteria was going to go in. Not only that, they are making you the 2 custom blends, so the oils are incredible.
Absolutely.
You don't have to take any guesswork trying to combine the 2, and it's just gorgeous. You look at it and you're like, this is the quality that I know from Air Innovation. Teardrop silhouette that will blend seamlessly into any decor. They gave you that choice of either that dark, rich wood grain base or the lighter one over here that's almost like a bamboo, very zen. So these are just gorgeous units that really look like a piece of art.
They really, really do. And I'll tell you what, this price is beyond amazing. If you've noticed, as the screen rolls through, in red is our one day only price, but just above it, the retail is $65.97. That's what you would expect to pay, because normally at retail you might find a diffuser that looks similar, but is it antimicrobial, or are you kind of putting mold spores into your air? That's what makes me nervous.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that.
Is it cool mist or is it heated? If you heat essential oils, unlike a candle you burn and you want to warm it. But essential oils, you want to keep them cool to maintain the integrity. So instead of warming them to disperse the scent, there's an ultrasonic technology that allows for even disbursement and even breakdown of those molecules. Not only is it gorgeous, it's color morphing, or you can keep it on steady color, or you can keep it totally off. And beyond that, it's got a timer. All the best features are in it. And as if that wasn't enough, we're going to include 2 custom blends. All it takes is about 2/3 a cup of water.
That's it.
And you are done. No worried about wax spilling, no worried about soot, no worrying about rebuying the candle because once you've used it, it stops you. This is a lot of oil to get you started.
It is, because a couple dashes go a long way. And you said it, Albany, and I'll say it again. You're worth it. Your family's worth it. Your time to relax is worth it. Life is so crazy. It's so chaotic. Taking that time for yourself to decompress, to relax, is really important to our overall well-being, and that is where the heart of aromatherapy lies. It's about enhancing your mental and your physical well-being across the board.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you would like to have it, it's V34491. The only choice you have to make is, do you want the light wood or the dark wood? Everybody's going to get 2 essential oils. If you already know you love the art of aromatherapy, kind of the homeopathic approach, we do have a 4-pack available. Just check with your order operator about that. Remember, on QVC Plus, it's 1-800-500-7590. Just a great way to detox our over-connected society. We've got smart this and smart that, and sometimes we get so busy.
We do.
We're heading into the busy fall season. This is a moment to say yes to you and to really set the mood and change the attitude in your house. Kylie Watts, this has been
Miss
wonderful.
Albany,
Oh,
so
my
good to see you. I'll be over
good
for
to see
wine
you.
soon.
Yes, please.
And I'll bring my diffuser with me.
Absolutely. You know, at QVC Plus, we have the 30-year heritage and legacy of everything that QVC has to offer. And on our second channel, we've got that plus